EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
You look at this Niner defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, you know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now it's Nix. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Headed straight is Pacheco. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pick. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
18 card, no, 18 card.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dixon, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go, strike. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. 7, go.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The Niners at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Ready? Viking 18.
2nd and 11. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On the
From
jump.
down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
70, Buffalo 18.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's 2nd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On play action, here's Nix. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steeler first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Steelers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this is third down.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Completes it to Dixon. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Dixon. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, 49ers. Dallas Goddard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Steelers 0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw, here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Nix to the air. Oh, he's got a Ibuka. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go play action with Nix. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Steelers 7. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A nice throw there by the 4th-round pick, and he earns his guys a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the jump. Here we go, start. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Get it.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check. Bronco 80. Seven Pirates.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Dixon. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
70 Rangers, 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lion. Chop 60, Chop 60. Let go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Dixon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely and pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Second and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chris Olave as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Steelers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing Nix. From the left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, 49ers. Jonathan Brooks, 71 yards. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And Patterson back out there to sim this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. And he is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Off the play fake, Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Niners 24, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Touchdown! Fryermuth from 19 yards away. And the Steelers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready?
Second and 9 now. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Panthers 60. 79 Broncos.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
60 Eagles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go street. Ready.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Not Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Cowboy 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Rattler, 18, go!
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from 10 yards out.
And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Steelers 21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. Nix from the shotgun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
One play action. Here's Nix.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
70 Timberwolf.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Ready,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That'll give them 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Third down and 1.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. That's pulled in by Brooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
15 yards. And a 49er first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready. Viking 18. Set. Hey. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jonathan Brooks. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
The Niners 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go, here we go.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go! 18, right, Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Here we go, set.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can look big. In this case, it didn't.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Second and 10. Throwing Nix. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Michael Williams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing